Hey everyone, and welcome. So today we're tackling something I think we all feel. Our devices are supposed to connect us, right? But more and more, they're just leaving us feeling drained, distracted, and kind of disconnected. So let's dive in and talk about how to take back our focus and our lives from that digital tide. Okay, take a look at this number, 63.5. What do you think that is? I'll give you a hint. It's not a test score. It's the average number of notifications a person gets every single day. That's over 60 pings, buzzes, and pop-ups fighting for a slice of your attention. It's no wonder we're all feeling completely overwhelmed. I mean, we've all been there, haven't we? That feeling of being on 24/7. You swear you feel a buzz in your pocket, but your phone isn't even there. Or you just open your phone for a second, and an hour later, you're still lost in that endless scroll. It's a feeling that's become a way too normal, and it's a huge sign that our relationship with tech might need a little tune-up. So before we can even think about solutions, we've got to understand why we feel so burnt out. So let's get into the diagnosis and look at the root causes of all this digital exhaustion. First up, we have information overload. You know, our brains just were not built to handle the fire hose of content we point at them every day. We're talking short-form videos, breaking news alerts, constant emails. It's a nonstop stream that can lead to some serious anxiety and even this weird kind of paralysis where you feel totally overwhelmed, but you can't figure out why. And right alongside that is its messy cousin, digital clutter. Think of it like a cluttered room, but it's on your laptop or your phone. All those old files, thousands of unread emails, apps you haven't opened in years, they aren't just taking up space. They're creating mental noise and making it so much harder to find the stuff you actually need. And make no mistake, the toll of all this is very, very real. Physically, we're talking about constant eye strain, that tech neck posture so many of us have, and terrible sleep. Mentally, studies are linking tech overuse to way more anxiety and depression. There's even this term, digital dementia, which describes a decline in brain performance from relying on our tech for everything. And socially, well, it just pulls us away from the real people right in front of us. So how do you know if you've crossed that line from just using your phone to overusing it? Well, here are a few warning signs. Do you find yourself just compulsively checking your phone for no reason? Do you get kind of irritable or antsy when you can't get to it? These are all little red flags that your tech habits might be getting the best of you. All right, that's enough of the bad news. Let's talk solutions. It is time for the prescription, a really practical playbook for taking back control. Okay, let's be super clear about what a digital detox is and what it isn't. This isn't about throwing your phone away and becoming a hermit. No way. It's about taking an intentional break. Think of it like a reset button that helps you dial down the stress and actually reconnect with the real physical world around you. Now, this can feel like a huge task, so let's break it down. Here's a simple 4-week plan. Week 1 is just about paying attention. Track your screen time and turn off all those notifications you don't really need. Week 2, you start setting up boundaries, like maybe no phones at the dinner table. Week 3 is the digital diet. Unsubscribe from junk and delete those time-wasting apps. And by week 4, you're ready for the big stuff, like screen-free evenings or even a full-day unplug. Okay, here's an amazing trick, and it's so simple. Our brains are basically wired like toddlers. We're drawn to bright, shiny, colorful things. It's why those app icons are so hard to resist. So try this. Switch your phone to grayscale. It instantly makes your screen way less exciting and honestly kind of boring. It's a tiny change that can make a huge difference in how often you pick it up. I want to challenge you on this one. Right now, think of one app that you know is a total time sink and just delete it. I don't mean hide it in a folder, I mean actually delete it. The whole idea here is to create friction. If you have to go all the way to the App Store and reinstall it, you'll think twice about whether you really need to open it. Now this is an absolute game changer for your sleep. That blue light from our screens completely messes with our brain's ability to produce melatonin. That's the hormone that tells your body it's time to sleep. So by setting a tech curfew an hour or two before you go to bed, you give your brain a chance to wind down and you will be amazed at how much better you sleep. So, you've started to cut back your screen time. That's awesome. But now comes a new challenge, and honestly, it's maybe the most important part of this whole thing. What on earth are you going to do with all that time you just got back? See, a digital detox creates a void. And if you don't fill that void with something on purpose, you're just going to find yourself right back where you started, scrolling endlessly.
This is where what's called a replacement practice comes in. You need to find something else to do, something that actually fulfills you, not just distracts you. And this, my friends, is why hobbies are so incredibly important. They're not just for fun, they are essential for our mental health. They're a healthy escape that reduces stress, they boost your mood, they help you focus. A good hobby helps you connect with other people and gives you that amazing feeling of accomplishment that you will just never, ever get from a social media feed. So, what kind of hobby would work for you? Let's brainstorm. If you're a creative person, maybe it's pottery or just doodling in a journal. If you need to de-stress, getting outside to hike or do some gardening is incredible. And if you're looking for more connection in your life, joining a book club or volunteering can give you a real sense of purpose. The whole point is to find an activity that lets you find your flow, but offline. Okay, as we start to wrap this up, let's talk about the long game here. Because a detox is great, but it's just the starting line. The real finish line is building new habits that last for a more balanced life. I want to be really clear about this. Technology is not the bad guy here. It's an amazing tool when we use it with intention. The goal isn't to get rid of it. The goal is to flip the script so that our technology is working for us, not the other way around. And this is really the crucial mindset shift you have to make. Digital well-being isn't a one-time thing you fix. It's a lifelong practice, kind of like going to the gym. It's not about just using willpower, because that never lasts. It's about building an environment that actually helps you succeed. And listen, you're going to slip up. That's totally okay. The point is to just keep checking in with yourself and adjusting as you go. So, I'm going to leave you with this one big question. A detox like this can literally give you back hours of your day. So the only real question left is, what are you going to do with all that reclaimed time? What skill will you learn? What friend will you reconnect with? What part of yourself are you going to rediscover? The choice is all yours.